I saw that. Hello, everybody. Welcome into Monday night, November 20th, 2023. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies with Ken Stout Live. The catchphrase is catching because Doug Betts himself today said, Ken Stout Live with the Zoom homies, the Zoom homies with Ken Stout Live. Yeah, I'm getting there. We have Greg, we have Sin, we have Rich, we have Darren with us over already there. Let me unmute them, and you boys can say hi to YouTube for me.
Hi.
Or not. I mean,
Hello, world. Hi.
Hello.
I
Hello,
believe it's
world.
working. According to the mixer, it's working. So we'll see. I had trouble with this silly pop-up thing today. I couldn't get it to work for anything. Ended up going into the extension and messing with the settings and finally got it to work. And then, great. Well, that was cool. All four of my screens blanked out. I believe the computer was trying to go to sleep, even though I've been sitting here using it, and the stream ended. Thanks, Mr. Betts. Let me see if I can recover that somehow without having to go into it. Four monitors blinked, black, gone, and suddenly the stream was gone. Now, it does look like I did recover it. It does look like I'm back. If I could get verification, I'm telling you guys, it's this doggone pop-out thing. If I could get verification, Greg was second tonight, that we are back live, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, it looks like YouTube is good.
Yeah, it came back. I had the little thing going around, and I just stopped the stream in OBS and restarted the stream in OBS, and usually that works if you get it within the first minute or so. Nobody's saying anything in chat, or if they are saying anything in chat, this silly thing is not working. And that's probably more the case. Let me go check the studio. No. Tony Wallow says normal was the last thing said in chat, but that was at 8:58. The last message I'm seeing was at 8:24. All right, let me see if I can get that to work. I have a bad headache, by the way. I was debating not doing a show at all because of my headache. Mrs. K just sent me a message and said to take some Tylenol, and I'll do that after the show. All right, so got chat. I'm going to pop chat out literally for the 18th time tonight. Copy, go into my settings, go into properties, take that away. Yeah, Greg, I saw you were quite busy today. Almost as busy as I was.
Haven't even taken a nap today.
I did. Right after my premiere ended, I went in and Mrs. K actually rubbed my lower back. My back was bothering me. And I slept for about 3 hours. She didn't even know if she was working or not tonight when I took her down there. Fortunately, she was, because I was going to be a little frustrated if I drove all the way down there only to find out she wasn't working. We still don't know anything about the rest of this week. No schedule. Horrible. And I hate to say it, my favorite word of Indiana is scheduled for Friday. Last I looked on the app, we had... Oh, they've changed it. Good. Nope. Next Wednesday now we have a 35% chance of the dreaded S word. But that's good. It's not Friday. Next week. I can live with that.
All right, some snow for a change.
Yeah, I'm telling you. That's just... can't wait.
I got my snow shovel ready, and I got a whole 2 gallons of ice melt and 2 new tires on the back of my car.
Nice. Very nice. I'm backed into the garage in case we get a freak snowstorm and I can't get out. It's easier to drive that thing out than it is to back it out. So All right, green screen looks okay tonight. I did make an adjustment to the green screen today. I extended it its full length. It's like a mile across, but there's no um, issues over here where I go out to the hall, and there's no issues over here where the mattresses are at. So it literally takes up the whole room. There's about maybe 10 inches between the green screen and the wall. And obviously I can't slip through that, so I still got to move it. Couldn't sleep, got up at 7, sat here and thought about what I was going to do. That's probably why I have a headache. I got up too early. Did some editing, did the premiere, obviously. Took her to work. Did not go back to sleep when I got home, though. That's surprising for me. And then my headache came on, so I ate a little bit of food, hoping maybe that will take care of it. Now, is my audio going out? I'm not seeing anything on the mixer. Got up at 7. Oh, yeah, audio's going out. Okay, good. I hate it when I get a headache. Just absolutely hate it. I see William Dawson has joined us. Did you finally give up on the game?
Yeah, this is about almost 8 hour game.
You were live streaming today for 8 hours?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I thought I would jump in for a little bit and see what we could do. I did determine on that character, every time I picked up a purple box, I was only getting 2 rounds of ammunition, whereas the one I was using last night, I was getting 50 rounds of ammunition. That's the one I need to go back to, is go back to that one last night, go find me some purple boxes, and then get that thing built up. Did you ever beat that level?
The point in it started to repeat itself, new missions.
Yeah, I played a little bit this morning, and I live streamed it, and I actually got to a point where I needed to jump a long way and jump up, and 4 times I failed. I gave up. Well, after I ended the live stream, I actually did get across, but after that, that was it. I'm not going any further because no doors opened. There's no way I make the next jump. I said, nah, I'm done. Not that important. So Mrs. K still thinks I'm going to be playing this in about 3 months. And I'm like, this is all for the 31st. That's all this is for.
I'm reaching the points to advance. They almost want you to get something.
Well, sure. Sure.
I'm stuck at 2 levels that way. I don't know if it's a way past it or not.
Chris Jarrett joins us from somewhere in the South. Hello, Chris.
Hello from Alabama.
I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if it was Alabama or Georgia. I knew it was one of them 2 states. How are you?
Doing good. How you doing?
Got a bad headache, man. Very bad headache. Debated on doing this tonight or not, but I'll trudge through.
At least they don't have you in prison on a level unless you say you got it, you don't get off.
Got it. Shades of Brian Lightfoot. Got it. I'm going to put my avatar on in a moment. I got something I need to do. Primarily see if I can press my temples and get rid of this headache. I may not make it the half hour. The show will go for a half hour. The macro is running. It will actually run for a full 30 minutes. Maybe Bill will fire the game up and I can have him share his screen and I can show that. I don't know. I'm
Sam
going to get through it, I hope. Do what, Bill?
And if Sam joins up, he can jump in too.
Yeah, I did. When I was earlier tonight, when I jumped in and was playing the same moon mission that you were playing, it dawned on me that, again, I thought about this the other day, and it re-dawned on me again today. Whoever's playing the game and streaming it, that's the only view that people are going to have.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if you stream the game and I join in and I share my screen on Zoom, then it should be being seen from my perspective to Zoom. And then I guess I could point that to YouTube, and then it's being seen from two perspectives. Mrs. K joins us on chat. It looks like I see something over there. Let me go look at that real quick. Yep, Mrs. K says hello. Good evening, all. Yeah, let me guess. The thing stopped working again.
That would be something we could try this week if you wanted to.
Yeah, we could do that. Obviously, the pop-up stuff is not working. I don't see it. It is on OBS, but it's not transferring over to this. There it is. Wow, seriously, there's that long of a delay? That is absolutely horrible. And I don't know how to look.
And we'll let Greg be the one to watch the stream to see what it does. What it looks like.
Yeah. We'll put Greg in charge of that.
Start playing, I'm going to take a nap.
See? Greg's going to remotely watch that. We'll figure it out. It was just a thought that I had. I'm thinking maybe you stream it, I play it, I share my screen on Zoom, and I point OBS to that, and it should be okay. Now, I realize that's just a theory right at this point in time. I'm really frustrated as to why this is not working. Oh, it did work. It like Chris Garrett was like not even there a full second. Unbelievable. All right, how many days we got left in this year? We have 10 this month, so we have 41 days left in the year. I know you're wondering, why am I figuring how many days are left in the year? Gosh, this headache. I ate food, man. I don't get it. Mrs. K made some chicken salad, which is absolutely delicious. And she kind of recooked the chicken we had yesterday, and it's okay. I mean, it's delicious. I forgot she's watching. All right, I'm going to try this one more time, see if I can get this to work. So I'm going to click on Mrs. K's hello. It's on OBS. I'm watching the stream to see if and when it's going to show up on the stream. And it's still not there. It's gone away on OBS. Yeah, there's something going on. I don't know what it is. I heard that. Yeah, that's what I said. I forgot you were watching. So I clicked on her. I heard that. Okay, the hello just showed up. There's a huge delay between the pop-up chat. And I didn't mess with any settings or anything. I was thinking about it, but I decided against it. Yeah, there it is. I don't know why there's such a bad delay. Could be the internet. I don't know. You got me. I'm still doing something, by the way. That's why the avatar's on. I guess that's kind of rude of me as the host of the show to do that, though, isn't it? I could do that later. She put some kind of squiggly, funny-looking thing over there in the chat, which might show up in the little gizmo thing I'm using.
There it is.
Ghost.
I see it.
Well, if you see it, it's already popped up on OBS, went away from OBS. Oh, you know what? I bet I'm not live, am I? Oh, I'm not. I do this all the time. So if I click the word live, I'll bet you. Showing on OBS? Yeah. Oh, well, rookie mistake. I somehow wasn't live. I was watching it, but it was behind. I don't. Oh, you know what? When it blinked out, I bet that's what made it go back. Okay. 42 degrees. It's only 42 degrees there right now, Greg. My gosh.
Yeah.
Is that why you have a jacket on?
Yeah, it's a little nippy out. Turn
We
the
are
heat up
40,
to
48 and cloudy right now. And I'm
Turn the
still
heat
in
up
shorts.
Turn the heat up to 74.
Yeah, I think ours is set to 76, and so far there hadn't been any complaining. It gets warm for me, but as long as Mrs. K is happy, then that's cool. I don't look forward to snow next week. I mean, it's not going to stick around. The ground's too warm. The air temperature is going to be too warm. But just the mere fact that we're going to get snow, not good. Not good at all. I need one day in December to be able to at least go to the golf course. That way, if I can get to play one round or part round or one hole or whatever, I don't know. I will have played golf every month in the year 2023. I played last January, February, March, all the way through 2 days ago. So now we're having a emoji fest here between Tony and Mrs. K. I'm sure there's some semblance of what that stuff means, but that's the one thing. My emojis are simply the tears, smile, laughing one, the big teeth, smiling one. Tony and I were having a little fun earlier with one of the guys that used to be here, Jason. He was big on that pink heart with the arrow through it. So Tony put it in there, and I went and looked for it and put it back in there. BH Ringer joins. Well, I know what we can do for a whole 5 minutes of the 12-hour debacle. We can have emoji wars.
It looks like you're going to get rain here in a minute.
Yeah, I watched the evening news tonight. I watched the Fox 59 News local, and they said we are about to get some good rain here.
Yeah, I can see it's coming up from the south.
Yes, sir.
Enough west to come right after that.
Yep, it sure is. And they said by 7 o'clock in the morning, this entire state's going to be covered in rain or having rain.
Yeah, I believe it.
We're supposed to get rain at 11 o'clock tonight.
It'll be good. I mean, Tony.
11 tomorrow morning. 11 tomorrow morning, my air.
It can rain at 7 in the morning. I hope to be back home and either real close to getting in bed or in bed. When she works overnight like this, it just throws me all out of whack. No cramps last night. Slept really good. I woke up about 6:45, and I laid there and tossed and churned and tried to go. And I finally about 7, I said, you know what? I'll just get up. I'll take a nap this afternoon if I get tired. And I got tired. And then what I wanted to do and what I ended up doing were two different things. They were both DaVinci Resolve related, but I had no intent whatsoever of doing what I did. I had another project that I've been working on that I may get to. Robert Michael says afternoon, evening, or good morning, one of the two. They have been getting rain since 10 a.m. Yeah, it's coming up from the south. They made that more than clear on the weather tonight. Excuse me. Wendy says hello. Hello, Wendy. Good to see you. It's always good to see a returning customer or a returning subscriber, or whatever the nomenclature that we're going to call ourselves. That is really good to see, and I appreciate. She was actually watching the game stream earlier today. Oh yes, I told you guys I bought 2 T-shirts yesterday. This is the second new one right here.
Why is it doing that?
Nothing special about it. Just was on sale, and I'm a sucker for on sale T-shirts. Although I did turn one down, Mrs. K held one up, and I don't know exactly what it was, but I said no. That's not me. And you guys have seen some of the crazy, silly T-shirts that I wear. Last night was probably about the limit when it says I don't give a rat's ass. And this one wasn't vulgar or anything. I think it was more generational than anything. And no, I turned it down. Chris, you all right? You seem to be talking to yourself.
For some reason, when I turn on my new laptop, it said, please wait, like it does. Now it's gone into recovery. It says Windows didn't load correctly.
Uh-oh.
I wonder why it did that.
You better be calling that technician out of Pennsylvania. I'm sure he can help you with that.
No.
No, not Doug. Doug's a last resort. If you get
I have to call Dale because it's under warranty.
Dale, I don't know that. Who, Dale, what's his last name?
His first name Michael.
Oh, okay. Oh, he goes by, he just narrowed. Okay. Okay. Got it.
So
So, Long Dog, if you're there, I did watch the link you sent me about the potato chips, and I actually forwarded it to Alex Cheek, and he missed the point entirely. He said, I can tell you all about potato chips, which I'm sure that he could, but that wasn't why I sent him that link. If you could repost it in chat, that would be really cool. He sent it in an email to me, and I did watch it. The guy's, I think he's got 300 and some odd subscribers. So I'm going to, one of these days, give a push to maybe try to get him a few more subscribers. Pretty interesting little guy to watch. I mean, not a little guy, he's grown adult, but younger than I am.
the BIOS detects the hard drive.
Other than my machine just blinking out a while ago, today has been a really good day for this machine. I haven't had any issues at all. I at one point in time had DaVinci running, OBS running, Zoom running, live streaming. So I had 5 things running at the same time, 2 of which are power hogs, and there was no glitching, there was no buffering, there was no nothing whatsoever. The only thing that happened again today was after I was all said and done, a pop-up box said from DaVinci that said it could not find my main monitor, which is supposedly the audio setting, I guess, in DaVinci, and I haven't checked it out yet. I watched a video on DaVinci Resolve versus Final Cut Pro, I think it was. And the guy was 50-50. He was like, this has got its advantages, this has got its advantages. I use this one, I use this one, depends on his project. So I thought it was a pretty fair assessment of what he was trying to get across. Pretty neat.
So it does boot up.
Into Windows 11?
No, Windows 10. The question is, why did it do that?
Was it running when you lost power? Or did you lose power?
I didn't lose no power.
Well, that can't be it. Well, my work's done here. I have no idea. Good luck. I would call that Michael Dell guy you were talking about.
I would run SFC scan now.
Yeah, I know. Update history. Did I shut down or something? Not knowing
Chris,
it
I
was
have
a thing?
no idea. Seriously, I would just be thrilled that it came back. And does it appear to be working properly?
It does.
I'd be happy. So real quick before I forget, I changed the color of the clocks. I was wanting to get some feedback on it to see 2 changes were made. I changed the EDT to EST, and there was another one I changed. That way everyone's cool. I think ADT has to remain. I don't know if BH Ringer is on any kind of time change and then it becomes AST or it stays ADT. Should write him an email and ask him. We go check and see. Oh yeah, see, my Gizmo thing is behind. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 messages after the last message of Long Dog saying I be here. And he did put the link over there, so I don't get what's going on with this thing tonight at all.
Just need to format C drive and reinstall everything.
Something to do with Systems 32, I imagine. I'm not sure. Darren's getting some new drives. Hey, Darren, are you awake? What time is it in Britain right now? Oh, 20 after 2. And he's got to work in the morning, so he probably is asleep.
Yeah.
Let's see if that catches me up. No, that didn't do it. Thank you, Long Dog, for dropping the link. I appreciate that. Always DAT, even though we changed to daylight savings time. Okay. Thank you, BH. I will leave that as is then. BH Ringer dropped a robotic Lego Rubik's Cube into chat. I'll check that out. Long Dog dropped the Mr. Chili Chinglish I don't know if that's the same one about the potato chips or not. If you get a chance to watch it, I would check him out. Like I said, I'm going to promote him one of these nights. Try to get him some more subscribers. He's in the threes. I know that. I think he's actually ahead of me. That's cool. I'm okay with that. So one last attempt. I'm going to try to pop chat out now again. Seriously, now it is about 18 times, or at least it seems like it is. I'm going to leave it where it's at. I'm going to get the link. I'm going to go over here to OBS. Maybe it's OBS. I know the Elgato Stream Deck updated tonight. Honestly, 2 minutes before I started the show. Not the start, but when I fire up Zoom, you know I'm getting close to starting the show. And I had no sooner clicked on start Zoom when a box popped up and said the Stream Deck had an update. Would you like to update it? 379 subscribers. He does have way more than I do. That's good. That is good. And hopefully that got highlighted. Oh, wait a minute. I give up. Gonna have to go find a new means of doing this, it looks like. I don't know if that actually showed up or not. Nope, that is not showing up. Why is that not showing up?
I don't know.
There
You
we
tell
go.
us.
I'm gonna call Michael Dell. He can explain it to me. And again, my monitoring was not live. I'm just looking around for the ghost and gremlins to make sure I'm okay. If you guys see me jump up and run through the green screen right here, by the way, this is a picture that I took with my iPhone about a year ago. I've come to like it. I initially didn't like it because I was trying just to get the clouds and the moon, and I didn't want all this lighting on the trees, but I've come to really appreciate and like this photo. BH Ringer says it's always DDT, or DDT. My goodness. That went directly to his channel. Yeah, that was, I sent Alex the one about the potato chips. If you could post a link for the potato chips one too, because I found it really cute and interesting that he's going over Chinese potato chips and he's talking about he doesn't know Chinese, and who does? And he pointed out that one character had like 18 different little markings on it. One character. And the way he described it, I thought it was pretty cool. And then he pointed out that on the bag it shows it's a potato chip. And then in reality, it's not a potato chip. It's more like a, I can't think of the candy wafer they used to make where they were rolled up like straws. Man, I used to like those things too. But that's what they look like. And he ate the whole bag. I mean, he was really enjoying them. I guess they were okay. So hopefully he'll post that so you can see it. That way you don't have to go searching for it. I'm up to 328 again. I'm happy for that. Going to be a big push for subscribers. No, I don't want to get to 600, Greg, before you question it on the thing I did today. That was a typo. The 600 was correct, but the word subscribers was incorrect. It should have said 600 videos, but I don't know. For some reason,
I didn't watch. I was sleeping this morning. I didn't get up till 12 o'clock.
Well, okay. I aired it at 12:45.
I was having my first cup of coffee and trying to wake up.
I do understand that. That I do understand. BH Ringer, my gold shipment gets mailed on Friday. Cool. And he dropped the potato chip. He picked up 5 said, good. Wow, it's been 30 minutes already. The scroll is going by, so I'm just going to do the generic thank you tonight because this thing is screwing up. I don't want to scroll back up and run the risk of oh, it's not going to show because I don't have that set up in here. Can I put chat on this somewhere and it be right? I don't think so. I don't think that I can. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Sin. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, William. Thank you, Darren, who's sound asleep. Chris, thank you. I appreciate it. There'll be a part 2 tomorrow. It's horrible. I'll tell you right now, it's horrible. I ain't kidding, boys. If anyone sticks through that whole thing, my hat will be off to them because, yeah, it's horrible. Thank you. Good night. See everybody on Zoom later, I hope. Now, what button am I supposed to push?
The right one.
Yeah, the one that says stop.
Doug's still having problems?
He's not. Yeah, yes.